Hello students! One of the most important ideas you are going to see in your whole study of physics is the idea of slope. The steepness of this hill is called a slope, and the same goes for the steepness of a line. And if increase the steepness of this line, I am basically increasing the magnitude of the slope. There is a whole lot of fancy notation that goes along with it, and we will get into that in just a second. But if you can just remember that slope means how steep the line is in the back of your head, it will help you a lot. Now if I draw a straight line, the slope ratio stays the same for that entire line. And here's what I mean. Let's say these are my x and y axis, and when we talk about slope, the way slope or steepness defined is by change of y over the change of x, which will be equals to tan theta, and that can be represented by using the letter m. Here m stands for slope, so it is quite easy to calculate the slope of a line. All I have to take is any 2 point on a straight line and then calculate how much did my y value change, which can also be written as delta y with respect to how much change in my x value, that is delta x. So this formula is really important anytime to find slope of a line. The straight line slope will remain the same no matter which 2 point you pick on the line. Let's have a look. How simple is that, isn't it? A couple of other things I want you to keep in mind about slope is that sometimes slopes are positive numbers and sometimes these are negative numbers. And here are some examples where you can see some line with positive slope, and again here are some other lines which all have negative slope. Let's understand the simple and important difference. If the angle theta from the x-axis is an acute angle, then the slope is positive. And if the angle theta from the x-axis is an obtuse angle, the slope will be negative. Now let's find the slope of this line in different orientations. At this time our theta angle is 0, hence tan 0 becomes 0. And therefore we can simply say the slope of the line is 0. Now if we increase our angle theta, the value of tan theta also increases. As a result, our value of slope of the line increases. Now when theta becomes 90 degrees, we can say slope of the line is not defined, as tan 90 is not defined. On further increasing the angle theta, slope of the line now becomes negative. This is very important that on increasing theta, value of slope increases, but the magnitude of slope decreases as the steepness of the line decreases. Now let's talk about slope of a curve. The slope of a curve at a point is equal to the slope of the tangent line at that point. So if you change your point, slope of that point will also change. Let's have a look. Again, the slope is really important, the idea that's going to show up over and over. But I think you will be successful if you can just remember that slope means how steep the line is. Now let me show you through an example where you can use this idea of slope to solve a physics problem. In this question, we have a position time graph of a moving particle and we have to find how many times the object has come to rest. Now to solve this problem, first we need to know that the slope of the position time graph gives velocity of the object. So if the object is at rest, it means velocity is 0. So all we have to do is find those points on the graph where slope is 0. And if you look carefully, you will find that there are 4 points on this graph where slope of the curve is 0. Hence we can say that the particle has come to rest 4 times. That's all for now. Hope you learned something about slope from this video. Thank you for watching. See you in next video.